This is example number 3 of a comparison bar model, and I wanted to show this to you because it has subtraction in it. Step number 1, a pine tree is 184 feet tall. It is 92 feet taller than an oak tree. How tall is the oak tree? Step number 2, write the answer statement. So you would say the oak tree is blank feet tall. Step number 3, draw the starting line. Step number 4, say it with me, who or what is the problem about? And we know that it's about the pine tree and an oak tree. And the pine appears first in the problem, so you write that first. And then the oak is next. And don't forget which has more or less. And we read that the pine tree is 92 feet taller. And of course, that is your key word. So we put more for the pine tree and less for the oak tree. Let's move on. So we know, I'm going to include step number 5 as well. I'm going to check as I go along. We know that the pine tree is 184 feet tall. Notice that I drew the bar pretty large because I know that has more. And the oak has less. So I just do one that's smaller. And don't forget the ending line. Let's move ahead. The pine tree is 90 feet taller than an oak tree. 92 feet taller. So if the pine tree is 92 feet taller, we know that it is 92 feet less for the oak tree. Now, I want you to notice where the beginning line is and where the ending line is. You see that this represents 184, which means this also has to represent 184 because it has the beginning line and the ending line. And this little area right here is our unknown letter N. So if we know that the pine was 184 feet and the oak tree is 92 less, it makes sense to subtract 184 minus 92. 4 ones minus 2 ones is 2 ones. You can't do 8 tens minus 9 tens, so we will regroup. 18 tens minus 9 tens, that's a double. 9 and a 9 is a double. And so we have our answer. The oak tree is 92 feet tall. And that is how you would use subtraction in a comparison bar model.